What is your perspective with the immigration, deportation, and how it's affected New York specifically?
Oh, man. Why you want to get me in this shit, bro? Look, I'm going to be real with you. This shit is just, it has to be controlled, bro. Anything you do has to be controlled. That shit was just out of fucking control, bro. Everybody was running around like this shit was fucking South America, bro. The scooter shit, the robberies off the scooters, bro. This shit felt like I was in Colombia or fucking, this shit was crazy, bro. I'm not gonna fuck, bro. The streets were getting a little bit crazy. You know, man, I feel bad for the people that come here to work and do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But look, a lot of people now that were pro deportation got their privilege taken away. Like the Cubans, that shit, I know they didn't expect that shit to happen.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They're no longer protected, whatever. The Venezuelans, all these people that came here that were being persecuted because of the communist countries and all that shit, they no longer have protection under this administration. This shit is, it's a little bit serious right now because now it's affecting, like, one of my neighbors just got deported. This dude doesn't fucking... That dude goes to work every morning. I get up 5:30. I'll be seeing him getting up 5:30, going to work. Bro, this dude, I was like, I asked his wife the other day. I said, yo, what happened with Juan? He's like, oh, they deported him for DWI he had from years ago. I was like, oh, shit. So
you see the both sides of it. You see like how like, yeah, that's crazy, man.
It just...
I don't know. I mean, how can... It's kind of crazy because it's like if you've been here for this amount of time already, and you've shown and proved that your ass is just going to work. I mean, the DWI, it's like, it wasn't like a violent crime. Like, yes, like a fucked up, irresponsible kind of thing. But like at the same time, it's like, bro, like.
I mean, it's fucked up because you got a lot of people that come here that come to work, bro, and change their lives. And the problem is that when you have migration, that all you're seeing is men from the ages of 16 to 25, which is the same problem that's happening in Europe and everywhere else. It's not even families. It's not even that. They're coming in with a different mind frame. And if you see the same shit is happening all over the world. Every country that did the migration thing and everything. And it's like, now it's like, holy shit, what's going on? These kids, like you've seen the videos. I don't know, you don't understand Spanish, but there was like a YouTuber, the influencer that he was telling people how to get over on the system. He's Venezuelan. And he was telling them, we come here not to work. We came here to live the grand. I'm not going to work. You guys are giving me $1,200 a month to a hotel room and this and that. I'm here to live the American dream. So now you got vets that been here their whole lives, fought for the country, fought for everything, and can't get the government to help them out with any type of benefits. But you're bringing people in from another country and you're giving them all this stuff. It's kind of...
Do you think that some of that is agenda based, where it's like, because, you know, America is so great at helping everyone else besides their own
except
people,
their own
right?
people.
Yeah, because it's like, remember, like during the 2020, people was in need of the checks. Look at how long it took for them to approve it, right? Yep. All of a sudden, there's a war. Overnight, we send in billions of dollars. It's just like that. Like, it's nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. Everything's agenda-based, and it's politics and stuff like that.
To create division, though, right? Because then now you have people that are bitter towards the people that are receiving the actual help, you know, look, here.
There's a situation that I know for a fact. There's a young lady that I'm kind of seeing, right? So she has a degenerative genetic disease, and they don't want to give her Social Security. They don't want to give her no type of help, right? But she actually needs the help. So when she goes there, they tell her, you don't got kids, you don't got this. If you had kids, you were a migrant, you were that, we can help you. But since you don't, we can't help you. What do you mean? I worked all my life, and now that I need help, I can't get help. So it's like a lot of different shit that's going on with the way the government is and everything is set up here. It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting that somebody could come here and sit in a hotel, in a 5-star hotel, because the Roosevelt ain't no fucking cheap. The Roosevelt Hotel is a fucking right there on 42nd Street. They get a free room. They get $1,200, plus they get the food stamps and don't got to do nothing. They got, all of them got Gucci, got this and that. Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? My parents migrated. Both of my parents are immigrants. My mother came here with a student visa. She became my mother never became a citizen. My mother had a permanent green card, but never became a citizen. Was in this country 70 years, well, she passed away, and 60 something years, and she never became a citizen. My father came here with a fucking work permit, got his citizenship, worked all his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got their shit together the right way. You come the right way and you do the right thing, or people that come migrate and work for their families. But these people, a lot of these dudes came here to scam. Let's be realistic. I don't know if you've been to Queens. Before this shit happened, you would go down Queens, it looked like the 90s. You go down Roosevelt, it looked like the 90s. There was like a fucking 1,000 chicas on every corner. Camps, all type of shit that you haven't seen in New York in like 30 years. Scooters everywhere. I never seen the last time I seen scooters popping was when Pun and them niggas had the Honda Elites running around. No, I'm being 100%. What if the Chinese delivery guys with the little scooters? Bro, you couldn't go down a block without 30 scooters all over the shit, taking a park. Like, what the fuck is going on? Them niggas got no jobs, no nothing, but they all got fucking, listen, I don't want to get into the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like, I can see it from both sides, but going back to the influencer dude. So this influencer dude was on YouTube telling everybody how to scam the government, whatever. So they finally grabbed the nigga. They deport him to Venezuela. Venezuela, he goes to jail. The Venezuelans in jail kill him. First they beat him, then they beat him again, and then they killed him because they said that they made it so hard now for regular people to come into this country because of people like him. So they killed the nigga in jail.
Wow. Because
now regular people that want to come here to make a better life for themselves, to be able to take care of their families in other countries, like, let's be real. My father came here to take care of his family over there. My mother came here to make a better family, to make money to send back to my country to take care of her family.
Yeah, my parents
too. So that's what migrants usually do. Migrants usually come here, work their asses off so they could make a better future for their families back home and be able to bring them here at one point. Not these motherfuckers that they're sending over here, bro. These shits looks like it's all fucking gangbangers and all the garbage. Like, they opened up like it's the Mariel again. Yeah, I don't like getting into that topic. Like I said, it just gets a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
It's like a losing battle almost, right? Like, it's like no matter what you're talking about, it's just like there's like,
it's like you'll be damned if you do, damned if you don't. But if you look at like a lot of this shit is internet politics. Like, they'll paint one picture. Oh, the Venezuelans opened up all the jails and sent them out on buses and pushed them out if you come back. Supposedly now, one of my boys lives in Venezuela. He said it's the safest fucking country in the world right now. Look at El Salvador. El Salvador supposedly is number one country, safest country in the fucking planet. They put them all in jail. Yeah, listen. I don't know, bro. That's a real touchy subject, bro. You know, touchy subject, bro. I don't know. I don't really like getting involved in it because I can see it from both sides. But like I said, if you're going to come here or you're going to go to any country in Europe or you're going to go anywhere and you're going to go there just to live off the government, what happened 20 years ago? 20 years ago, you couldn't even get welfare. You was a migrant. You couldn't even get anything. Now you could go get a driver's license. You could go get welfare. You could go get all type of shit just for being illegal. But the people that are here, vets and homeless people and all these people that worked all their lives and are going through a difficult time and they're American citizens and they can't get those benefits, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. And it's not just here. The same problem is going on in Europe because my cousins and them is over there and they having that same migrant problem over there. But over there is even worse. Why? Because now over there, let's say this is the new scam in Europe. Europe, they got this law, it's called occupation. If they take possession of the home for 48 hours, you can't get rid of them unless you take them to court, and it could take up to 5 years. So these motherfuckers will go sit on your doorstep and order Uber Eats on a credit card to that address. So they'll sit in your stoop, they'll get Uber Eats 2, 3 days, 4 or 5 days, wait for you to go to a vacation or wait for you to go to work or something, break into your crib, change the lock, and then sit in your crib like it's their house. You come home from wherever you are, you try to get in your crib, you call police, they come out with the Uber Eats receipts. No, we've occupied the house for over 48 hours, and by law, we can't go nowhere. And these motherfuckers is in the crib, migrants, and you can't get into your own fucking house. Now you gotta go and go with your family or go wherever, and you can't cut the light off, and you can't cut the water off or nothing, because then you go to jail for making them in.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir. That's what's going on over there in Europe right now. So we don't got it as bad as they do. Over here we got squatters and shit, but over there, bro, look at the riots and all the crazy shit that's going on over there with this fucking shit. It's like, bro, like they opened floodgates and didn't realize what they're doing. Now, why you go to all these countries, like you go to Saudi Arabia, you go to Dubai, you go to any of these countries, you think there's any crime over there?
Nope.
No. You go to Morocco's, there's no crime. Why? Because they don't play that shit. They'll fucking, bye-bye, go to El Salvador, do that shit over there. You're going under the jail. So they know how to combat the element, but the rest of the world doesn't. So we opened up Pandora's box. Not just us, Europe too. Look at everywhere. It's Pandora's box, bro. It's all untamed. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Do you think that in America right now, there's an agenda specifically with the deportations that are targeted towards Latinos specifically? Because I forgot.
It's only targeted towards Latinos, because who else are they targeting?
That's what I'm saying, because like I forgot where I saw it, but somebody famous was talking about this, and they were saying in an interview, they're like, I'm not trying to target like other ethnic backgrounds and stuff, but if you look at it, who's being deported, right? It's all Latinos. So if it's just against Latinos, just say that. If you don't like them, then just say that. But don't say that this is a whole wide.
Right. But you know what the problem is? Look, the problem is if you see where ICE is hitting, they're not in the rich neighborhoods. They're in all the low income areas where they know the Latinos are. Like right here, you know where they hang out? ICE hangs out at Home Depot, where all the migrants are there trying to find jobs. So, bro, that shit is affecting work. You know how many employees are scared to go to work now because they're scared they're going to go and never come back home? You know how many people, shops and fucking barbershops and bars and delis and everything is losing business because of the landscapers and the barbers and the different people that are, you know, migrants that are trying to work. They're scared to go to work.
Like good hardworking people that really do contribute to this country. Because if you think about it, a lot of the jobs that they take on are jobs that people don't want to do, especially at the low wages that they're getting paid, right? If you go into the kitchens of a lot of places, Latinos are cooking Asian food, Italian food, every kind of food you can imagine, bro.
Bro, what American do you see? Let's say American, Afro-American, or even Latino-American, working in the kitchen, working fucking landscaping and doing all this shit. Usually the owner is, but all the workers are Latinos. Let's be realistic. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's the crazy thing is that they're they're grabbing all the hardworking ones, and all the element is still running around the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like it's sad, bro. A lot of the shit that they're doing, it's sad, bro. It is. It's sad because it's like, bro, like, you know, a lot of people came here and really are trying to better themselves, and those are the ones that suffer for it. You know, it's like, you know, I just think that it's hard to tell also, like, you got to play the devil's advocate, because it's like they can't pick and choose who they're going to take. So they're just going to take everybody, and they'll sort it out later on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, a lot of people that I know that are born in Puerto Rico now are scared of death, that they're going to something's going to happen, because they're scared that they're no longer going to be American or type of shit. Like it's fucking bugged out right now, bro. Everybody's on edge. I'm like, bro, they're going to deport me. Where the fuck they going to send me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? It's fucking crazy, bro. But then again, it's like, why don't you let me come in as a migrant so I can sit on my fucking hotel, 5-star hotel, 4-star hotel, don't work, get my little $1,200 a fucking month, get my little 200 and change food stamps, and I'll be chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not just here. In Europe, it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Spain, minimum wage in Spain is 600 euros a month. 600 euros a month, a buck and change a week they make. Migrants go there, they automatically give them 1,200 euros plus housing. So for being a migrant, you get double the amount that minimum wage is.
Wow. That's insane, bro.
Bro, like it's just, the politics is just nuts. Like,
yeah, it's just like there's a lot of
what
issues
are you doing
with everything
what
that's
are you
happening.
Doing?
Right?
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One day they focus on, they're focusing on, what was the thing that they were focusing on? Besides the migration. Man's bathroom, woman's bathroom, and transformer. Yo, when I was in Spain. I went to Spain for whatever, vacation last year, and they had 3 bathrooms. In one bathroom, I got a picture, I'm gonna send it to you so we could laugh. Man's bathroom, woman's bathroom, and then transformer.
Interesting times to be alive, man. What a time to be alive.
You know, you do that shit in the States, you get fried. You are not gonna be able to get a fucking do that bathroom shit like that over here. Yo, bro, they'll fucking close your business down the next day.
All right, Cano, my brother, man. I just want to thank you so much for your time, bro. Is there anything else you want to say to the people before we go ahead and wrap it up?
I mean, not really. We're just going to talk it. We're going to just tune in to see the fight. You know, hopefully Hocus gets the bag and Cuban gets the bag, and they're both able to feed their families off that fight, and they could work everything out after that fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's really it, bro. You know, shout out to everyone. Shout out to A-War, S1, Gilly, everyone. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? My man Cuban.
No shout out to my son?
I mean, I ain't got no issues with mice, bro. Like you like stirring the pot, but I ain't got no issues with mice or Lord Severe.
No, I'm asking you because you didn't shout him out. So
I really didn't have like a real like relationship like that with mice. Mice was more.
Oh, okay.
Mice was more like
I thought that you
mice was now. Mice was more like he would. I had the studio. Me and him were cool. I would hit him up, yo, you want to jump on this track? I got this ill beat. He'd be like, send me the beat. He's like, I don't like that one. I sent him a different beat. He's like, that one's fire. I'm jumping on it. Like, you know, and wherever I see him, it was what's up. It was always love. But I had more of a relationship with S and Hulk and A-War and P.O. and, you know, Gilly. You know, Lord, too. Lord, I didn't really have a relationship with Lord. I would say, what's up? What's going on, Lord? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And it was, you know what I mean? I ain't really... remember, I interacted more with the other ones. Like, I dealt more with Red Child, you know, on a day-to-day, you know. It was just, I had different relationship with different people, you know what I mean? Mice wasn't around like that, like everybody thinks he was. He really wasn't. Mice just came to the studio, lay his verses, do what he had to do, and he was on go time. Mice was very efficient. Like, he would come, do what he had to do. He wasn't the type to come hang out in the studio, my guy. He wasn't. That wasn't his. He would go. You call him to go to a show, he'll show up to a show. It was a venue, he'll show up to the venue. But it was more, he'd come, do what he got to do, and keep it moving.
Business,
which there was nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I always kept it, you know, hit him up. Yo, what's going on, my guy? Blah, blah, blah. Like, there was no issues. I never had an issue, never had anything. He never told me no. Another one, anytime I asked him for a joint or something, he would look out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm on it. You know, he did The Block Is Hot. He did some other joint with Poe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's dope, man.
He was cool. Like, I personally, like, I'm not gonna badmouth somebody that I never had that experience with. Cuban had more.
Yeah, you should definitely not do that. You know?
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, Cuban had a relationship with Mice. They had a closer relationship, obviously, because they go back. Hulk had a different relationship with Mice.
Right.
S1 had a different relationship. They're all part of the group. Remember, I'm not part of the group. I'm on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm like, you know, I'm more Cubans people. To be honest with you, I was more Cubans people.
Right.
And then I got close to, like I said, through Gilly, I got close to P.O. Because P.O. was really the one that used to do he was the man in the back putting the pieces together. So P.O. be like, yo, what's up, Cano? Blah, 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 blah. So it was more like, you know what I'm saying? So we can get into a different story. I got a good Bang Bang Boogie story for you one of these days.
All right, man. All right.
You know, we'll save it for the next interview.
All right.
But take care. Tune in to Panda Chat. Bang, bang.